That's for me to decide. That's for him and his family. And obviously, I'd like to play with him for a long time, and that's I can't make that choice.
What about you specifically? You're restricted free agent again this summer, but it feels kind of different this time around a little bit. Maybe less pressure, kind of going into it. I mean, what's sort of your take on your situation right now? Can you talk about where you guys are with the team in terms of maybe trying to come to a new deal?
Yeah, I think it's a lot different situation last year. Obviously, with the summer we had last year, that was tough. The negotiations didn't go, I think, as either side had planned, but that's the way it went. And I think this year is more comfortable. I think that we understand and know what each other want. I think that it's all going to kind of take time. So. To win. I think just like every player in the league wants to win, and a competitive team on the ice. And I think that we had that this year. Like I said before, we were the deepest we'd ever been, and that's the way it goes. LA got hot at the right time. Phoenix was hot; they were playing very well, and obviously LA made it through.
Is a long-term deal a serious possibility for you, depending on what happens?
Yeah, I think so. I think that anytime you commit yourself, it's somewhere you want to play and somewhere you believe in. And I think if that's the case, if I'm going to sign there, it's going to be a long-term deal. And if not, then we'll have to decide and kind of go our separate ways.
Is there sort of a wait-and-see approach? See what Ryan does, kind of before you kind of decide what to do with your future?
Yeah, maybe that's a different situation this year too, as Ryan was waiting to see what I was doing. Obviously that didn't play out as anyone expected, but this time around I just kind of wait, and yeah, like you said, to see what he does and what happens with him, and obviously we're hoping for the best.
What has your last 3 weeks to a month been like? Have you gone back to Sicamous? I mean, what have you been up to? And I know that with kind of every playoff loss you've had, it seems like there's sort of been a kind of I don't know if I want to say a mourning period, but a difficult time for you. What have you been doing in terms of trying to get over this one?
Yeah, just kind of just went to my house there in Kelowna and just kind of did nothing. I mean, the weather hasn't been very good out there either, so I've just kind of been almost a hermit, just kind of staying inside. Played a little bit of golf. And obviously, I'm training again. I've been training for a couple weeks now. And, it was tough this year, especially I think with all the recognition we had. A lot of people in Canada knew how close we were and how much of a chance we had this year. So it was tough to go home and hear from a lot of people. So I kind of just stayed to myself for a bit.
I think there were some comments that you made on a Vancouver station about Radulov and feeling, I guess, betrayed was the word. I mean, can you sort of maybe clarify those in terms of what you meant and kind of?
It's a tough situation. Obviously, he can't take back what he did, but on the other hand, I was one of the guys that stuck up for him, that wanted to have him back, and for something like that to happen in the playoffs in the biggest game probably of our career to that point, it's just disappointing. I mean, I know how good of a player he is, and it just kind of it wasn't a good feeling.
Thinking about that and kind of letting it simmer a little bit, does it make you more upset to a degree, like just kind of thinking back to that, just kind of hearing what you're saying right now?
No, it didn't make me any more mad. I think that it was his decision. It was a personal choice. We still had the guys to win. Obviously, we won that next game when they sat out, and I think that we still could have accomplished it, but things just didn't work out for us this year.
How is the summer different for you